Hello everyone and welcome to a new video, and today I'll be showing you how to make beef patty with white sauce, and I'll make it into a main course because it's consisted of some mixed veg and also buttered rice, and this is how you make it. First off, we're going to make the mixed veg, the buttered rice, and also the beef patty. So for the mixed veg, I'm going to use the frozen one, but you can also use the traditional one. And I used 1.4 of an onion and also 4 cloves of garlic. I used 196 grams of beef, ground beef, and I also used 4 tablespoons of margarine or butter, and then I used rice. I actually used maybe a cup or less of rice for this portion. And lastly, I have oregano, some salt, pepper, and also some mushroom seasoning. Now onto the sauce. We're going to use some onion and also garlic again, and we're going to use some milk. I used a liter of milk, and I'm going to use 1.4 cup of flour, and again some butter. I already told you the measuring, and some oregano, salt, seasoning, and also the white pepper. Now let's get cooking. First, we are going to heat up the pan. And I used 1 tablespoon of butter, and I wait until it's melted, and I spread it all around the pan so it wouldn't stick. Anything wouldn't stick to the pan. And I added a little bit of the onion into the pan, and I flipped it around until it smells good. After it smells good, I added the mixed veg, and I flipped it around again, and I toss it around until the color changes. I also didn't forget to add some salt, seasoning, and also some pepper. I added a little bit of oregano for taste. And then I also added a little bit of water so the veg wouldn't be that dry. Now next, we are going to make the buttered rice. So here I added 1.5 tablespoon of butter, and then I spread it all around again so it will melt faster and it will not make anything stick to the pan. And then I added the rice, and I mixed and tossed it around until it is well combined and the rice's color evenly turns into yellow. Then I added some seasoning, some salt, and also some pepper. And then I tossed it again until it tastes good and turned off the heat, and I set the rice aside. Next, onto the beef. I put the ground beef into a bowl and I break it all apart. But before I break it all apart, I've already washed my hands so the food will stay hygienic. I break the beef apart until it could be shaped, and then I added some onions into the beef. I added some salt, some seasoning, also some pepper, and I also added a little bit of oregano. Then I mixed it all apart until it is well combined. And then I shaped the beef until it is shaped like a ball. After I'm done with the patty, I turned on the heat again, and I do not pour any margarine or oil because beef already has its own oil and fat. And then I flatten up the beef patty on my hand and place them gently on the pan. I flip them once I feel like the beef is already done. It's already cooked. After it's done, I set aside my beef and use the same pan with the grease and pour some margarine to make the sauce. And here I melted some margarine, added some garlic and also onions, and flip it all around, toss it around until it smells good, and I added some flour. And here we want to make a roux, a texture of the roux, because we're going to make a bechamel sauce. After I feel like it's done, I added a little bit more flour because mine is too runny, and then I added my milk into the roux, and then I mix until the flour and the milk is well combined, and it turns into the texture of a sauce. I added some salt, pepper, seasoning, and also oregano, and here I added more oregano than you should because oregano fits perfectly with this bechamel sauce. Now onto the plating. I use this big plate and I flip it all around after I place the rice into a small bowl so the shape is pretty, and I added 3 tablespoons of mixed veg. I placed 2 of the beef patty on the plate, and I add the bechamel sauce with oregano on top. And this is how it turned out. It tastes amazing, and I hope you guys also like this and give this a try. Thank you for watching.